Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Meditation for 10 years, right? He left us for the traveling. So at this time, for a few weeks, he will visit New Jersey. And then today and Tuesday and the next Saturday, he will be here with us. So welcome, LP'Klint. Please bow, 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 bow.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be back. Hello. I may or may have not have met you guys before, but it's great to be back. I was here in 2010 to about 221, I think, about 11 years, and then it was time to travel. Especially this year, I'm quite literally on tour, jumping around quite a lot. But it's great to be back and get to be here with you all, as well as those watching on YouTube. Welcome. And hello. Good to see you guys. Hello. So, for those who don't know me, I'm LP'Klint. I'm, I'm an American monk. I was born and raised in California, and I had the opportunity to begin most of my monkhood here in New Jersey under the leadership of Lompi Hanshai, and then guiding me, teaching me to be a monk, as well as getting to guide and share meditation here. So, if you're one thing to remind you all, as whether you're brand new or you've been meditating for years, when we meditate, just two steps: relaxation and awareness. Okay, there's no need to do anything extra. And as I've been practicing and teaching, one thing I've realized is most of us tend to have that expectation that ends up holding us back, pushing too hard, trying too hard, or even forcing to look right. When we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. And what I mean by this is you don't have to look perfect. Instead, feel perfect. When you're on Instagram, which is also kind of funny because a couple days ago I was live on Instagram teaching meditation for the first time. So that was a funny quote to say. But when people post things, you always want to have it look right, look beautiful, right? We want that beautiful picture. But when it's time to practice, we're not trying to take pictures. It's time to really practice. So it's time for inner peace, not trying to show off to the world, okay? So when we practice, adjust, feel comfortable. You don't have to look perfect, and you don't even have to sit any certain way. The important thing is you feel comfortable. So, number one, relaxation. The second step, consciousness or focus. But it's very light. What we do is let our mind rest on one simple thing. That one thing could be anything at all. I recommend the full moon, or you can think of one of these crystal balls. There's a lot of them here. So, having our mind with that one thing can be very, very, excuse me, can be very, very calming, helping us stay with that one comfortable object or image. This way, instead of letting our mind jump around to everything, it's able to slow down to just one simple thing. Your mind starts to release, relax, and finally have some peace. Notice how I say some, because peace is not a light switch. You can go ding, always happy. It doesn't work that way. But we gather it little by little, drip by drip. I like to think of peace like water. We start to add it in, we drink it when we need it, but then we need more. So, as we practice, we learn where to get it. How do we get more? And as we get better, we're able to be more efficient in how we use it, be able to have that peace throughout the day. So, hello. Any questions before we start? Thank you. Yes, it's great to be back. Okay, so then let's begin our meditation. As always, sit in your perfect position, the position that feels perfect to you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body. And there's no need to rush. Have the feeling like we have all the time in the world. As relaxation is a very important first step. Take your time as we allow all your muscles to feel at ease, to feel comfortable. At the same time, allow yourself to feel okay, as relaxation is a spectrum. It's a wide range and varies from person to person. The important thing is you feel comfortable. It doesn't need to be very comfortable, but as long as you feel okay. Just like when you're walking in the park and you take a break sitting on a bench. The bench is not necessarily very comfortable, but it's comfortable enough. That same feeling. As long as you feel okay, you're okay. And take a few moments to allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body. As we know, relaxation is the first step, something we really need. While also remembering it's always okay to adjust, it's okay to move. 100 years ago, the way they taught meditation was to say, sit still, don't move. It's not wrong. Only problem is, when we hear it today, when we hear sit still, don't move, we end up tensing up. That's not one of the steps. Back then, people were already very relaxed, very laid back and comfortable. So when they heard sit still, don't move, they simply sat still comfortably. But nowadays, we think too much and we forgot how to relax. So now we need relaxation as the first step to help us get back to the balance. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. And once your body's relaxed, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. It's a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. What we do is visualize our meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. Because we let our mind rest on this one thing rather than everything. And as our mind stays with this one thing, everything else starts to melt away. It might not disappear completely, but it melts into the background, allowing our mind to be a little bit more calm, starting to feel a little bit of peace. And take your time. Meditation is practicing to calm the mind, to help the mind finally quiet down and take a break. This is why I like to say meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. So in truth, I have the best job there is. I'm always on vacation. So allow yourself to be on vacation with me. Relax. Don't force. This is why another way to call our meditation steps is to say, let go and let it be. Notice how we start with letting go. Letting go of our negative feelings, our worries, our thoughts, our expectations, all those things that are unintentionally burdening us. And once we let go of all that, then we let it be. Allow ourselves to be there, in that state of nothing to worry about, nothing to do, feeling at ease and comfortable. But if you try to switch it, let it be, and sadly, before letting go, we end up holding on too tightly. This is why we must learn to let go first. Hence, relaxation, then awareness. Because once we let go of trying to control, trying to make everything work the way we want it to, and allowing it to happen naturally, we go in deeper and deeper, easier and easier. But once we use our expectation and have that feeling of, it should be this, it should be that, suddenly comfort goes out the window. And then you wonder, why do you feel tense? Why do you feel this ache or pain? So just remember, relax your body, relax your mind. If at any time your body is not relaxed, allow yourself to adjust, to get back to relaxation. Same with your mind. If you find yourself not enjoying the object you're looking at or visualizing, it's okay to change. An example of how I change: I usually start with the full moon, but some days I want something brighter, so I imagine the sun. If I feel it's still too bright, then maybe a star or something else completely. Allow yourself adjustment. When you allow adjustment, it gives you room to grow. So don't force, don't push. Relax your body, relax your mind. Sam mo arahang Sam mo arahang Sam mo arahang. And now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Arahang Sammo Arahang Sammo Arahang. Remember, we are balancing relaxation and awareness. Allow yourself to adjust for that perfect balance. Sometimes we unintentionally start to lean one way or the other. So take a moment to notice yourself. For example, if you have too much awareness, we tend to have some discomfort, and it comes from trying too hard, trying to force, trying to rush. If you realize you're doing any of these things, reset, restart. One way to help add relaxation is to use a mantra. Do the body scan. Take a few deep breaths. A nice rule of thumb is if you feel comfortable, you're still going the right direction. But on the other hand, if you have too much relaxation, you might find yourself feeling drowsy, or maybe you're already asleep. So once you're aware again, add more awareness. You can do this by visualizing your object, reciting the mantra, or if all else fails, it's okay to open your eyes for a little while to help you regain some consciousness. And when you're ready, you can gently close your eyes and continue. Those adjustments that I just mentioned are what we call resetting and restarting. It's a way to help you get back to your center rather than allow yourself to keep going off track. Just like if you're riding a bike, at first we kind of teeter back and forth, a little bit left, a little bit right, doing our best to balance correctly. And at first it takes a lot of work. We have to be very conscious of how much we need to balance. But as we practice more and more, the balance gets easier and easier. And then now you can ride a bike like it's second nature. You don't have to worry about the balance anymore. Just like the balance in meditation. At first, it's challenging trying to find that balance between relaxation and awareness. To find how much you need of each. To find your balance. But once you do, it makes it easier to get back to it. And then before you know it, it comes to you like second nature. So take your time, reset, restart as often as you need to. Because in the end, we're practicing to find our own inner peace. And this benefits you personally. And what's wonderful is, while you have more and more peace, it starts to benefit those around you. And on and on. But for now, let us continue with our self-care. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Arhang Samma Arhang Samma Arhang Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing. And imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate your bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room, then filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people we know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Pe Buddha Parapata Pache Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakampanta Misapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapadhammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently, and at your own pace, opening your eyes, Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths. Do a little stretch if you'd like as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Right now is a very important time in meditation, right when you finish. It's something we call considering or checking. Taking that moment to think back. How do you feel right now? Noticing it. That difference between right now and when we walked in. And as we practice more and more, comparing this time to last time and noticing the differences. What did you do in this session that made it easier or more challenging? Because every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. It's always good or almost good. The day that it's good, remember what you did so you can do it again. The days that are almost good, remember what you did so you don't do it again. And many times when it's a almost good session, it tends to be from what happened in your life right now. It tends to be events going on right now in your life that make your mind really worry about or focus a lot on. And it tends to be something you're worrying about or afraid of, or something tends to be in that direction. The thing in meditation is we're learning how to let go. As this word, we hear it all the time, let go, let go. But how do you do it? We hear about it all the time. Let go physically, easy. See this? Let go. Easy. Gravity does it for us. But our minds are more like this. Let go. Oops. Let go. Oops. Let go. You're still holding on. And that's our mind. By realizing that to let go, it's not actually dropping. It's more like placing down. Think of your thoughts like your groceries. They kind of are important, but you don't have to carry them everywhere. You buy them from the store, you bring it home, and then we set it on the counter, put it away, right? Letting go is us setting it on the counter. That's letting go. Then when we let it be, that's us putting it where it should be. That's very much like our mind. But at first, we just won't let go of the groceries. We're just like, no. And while it sounds funny, in our mind, we're more like this. We're letting go one thing at a time. As silly as it is, that's how our mind works. So it takes time to finally place it down, to be at ease. And a lot of that is expectation. Our own expectation holding ourselves back, thinking, oh, I meditate. I've been meditating for years. Why am I still stuck? No, it doesn't matter how long you've been meditating. It's if you're doing it right. So to do it right, relax your body, relax your mind. It's always going back to the basics. Not trying to make something happen, but allowing yourself to get back to your peace. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And now I open the floor to you guys. Does anyone have any questions or wonders? Yes. Thank you. I'm very glad to be back.
In and out a little bit, but in your honor, I used for my meditation object today, my first car was a red Carmesia. It made me smile, so that's a good thing.
So for a reference, yes, so a little reference, I shared the story that, our meditation object can really be anything, all right? While our temple likes to say, think of a crystal ball, think of the full moon. As a teenager, my meditation object was a Lamborghini. It was a bright red, the 97 year. It's like kind of boxy. And the door is like a DeLorean, like it opens up. So that was my meditation object. Helped my mind go, feel at ease. And as my teenage mind became more calm, it started to change. Just like your mind becomes more calm, so does your object. Went from very detailed Lamborghini to simply car. Later, wheel. And for some time, a lug nut. To this day, I'm not sure why a lug nut, but that's what it was for a while. Until finally, what I like to use today, crystal ball or the full moon. So it's a good story to realize it doesn't matter what you start with. It's just that as long as it helps you feel at ease, you'll feel calm, your mind will settle down, and then it'll go where it should go. So yeah. So there's some reference. Yes.
It's great to be here. Great to see you back. And as you touched upon how we are making progress with our meditation, and I saw a tremendous progression in your travel. And I see the way that you led this meditation is such, so great. So it was such a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And it's my object for years have been a sunflower, because it's always facing towards the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And that sun, on top of the sun would be a crystal ball. And right in the crystal ball, right at the center of that is a tiny bit of a light. That could be a star that when it brightens. So that's been my.
Very nice.
It's great to be here.
Very good, very nice.
One other thing I just wanted to, I observed the way that also the change, the sama araham that we would use as a support system for our meditation. There was a variation that I saw in that where you started with the sama as sam, ama, araham, where it started with like in the tradition of the Om sound, which is made up of actually 3 sounds,
Mm-hmm.
which is when you open your mouth, it's just ah. When you try to close your mouth, lips, it becomes ooh, transitions to Om. So it's made up of 3 sounds. The Om that people think of. Whereas you started that with ma. The sama became like amma, which is actually a sound in our language for mother.
Oh.
The mother is amma, and the dad is appa. And the same 2 words are used in Korean language, I found out.
Yeah.
They call that mother and father as amma and appa. So those thoughts were coming to me as I was taking the journey with you.
Yeah. Language is quite interesting, isn't it? Yes.
The word shalom. Shalom.
Mm.
It's the sound of the universe, and it seems to be universal.
Yes.
That sound is to add to that. It's always the same in all the languages.
Yes.
For example, in Islam, they use like Ameen. They
Yeah,
add the word N at the end.
But it's
Ameen.
the same jazz.
And in Christianity, they use the word Amen. That's also, they're all coming back because as human beings, we have traveled, we have taken this long in our civilization, and we have built one on top of the other. So it's been a great journey. We are all alike.
Yeah.
Once we
Yeah.
realize that, we wouldn't have all this, the
Yes.
things that are going on.
Absolutely. Thank you. Any other questions or wonders? Okay, if nothing comes up, no worries. I will be here with you guys as I'm here for. Oh, yes.
A little bit about the retreat.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to talk about next. Perfect timing. So, yes, this next Saturday, so next week, we're going to have our 1-day retreat. It's open to everyone. Now, the thing is, the 1-day retreat, it's an opportunity for us to meditate longer. But at the same time, don't feel like you must sit here, okay? We will have 3 sessions. It's actually 2 sessions plus a bonus, get two, get one free. So it's more so because I'm only here for 3 weeks and I want to give as much as I can, even though I am also doing the online session every three times a week online. But that's at 10 p.m. So some of you are like, nope, too late. Hence the name, late night meditation. But the retreat, it's a day for us to come and deepen our meditation. Will come time to take some time to practice, be able to find our balance a little bit easier because we'll have more time to do it. And also be in an environment where we don't have to do anything. You can finally come in, relax, deepen your practice, and we can Q&A anytime. As you guys already know, I'm very available. I have I'm on most social media things, and whatever you like to use, I'm probably on it. I do what I can to be available as one of the high-tech monks, so it makes it easy. Plus a monk that can speak English, so that's what I do. I do my best at this part. So with the retreat, it will start at about 10 a.m. We'll have some time to come together, a brief intro of what we're going to do, and then we'll meditate together. And of course, we're not going to lock the door and you're stuck there for 6 hours, okay? We're not doing that. But we'll come in, we'll have lunch together, have some time for informal Q&A where we can just hang out and just talk about anything. And then I plan to have one long session, which you can challenge yourself, try it out as long as you can. But it's okay to take a break, go outside, have some tea, have some coffee, have a snack, and then come back when you feel like it. Because the retreats are meant to be an opportunity to deepen your practice, not a time for us to endure and think that we're supposed to do good. All right? Because when you start to relax, take it as a vacation. The funny thing is you excel so much. But if you try to make something happen, for example, you're like, okay, this retreat, I'm gonna have to reach inner peace. It's gotta be inner peace, it's gotta be inner peace. You're not gonna reach inner peace. You're gonna be almost stressed, overly focused or too much. So that's what the retreat's for us to get that time to practice together. And the bonus session is the same time as our regular class. So that way, I know you would love to come, but if you can't make it, it's okay. I'll be doing that too. But I really do recommend come to the one-day retreat. And let's see. Also, I am here for the next 2.5 weeks. And I plan to be doing every Saturday and Tuesday while I'm here. So at least we can meet up those days. And if you want to meet up other days, feel free to let me know. Well, we can make it happen. So, yeah, that's just a little something to let you know.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yes, well,
Yes,
okay.
that's right. The retreat will be here. That's a very important fact I should have said. 10 o'clock. So we'll open the door at about 9:45, where you can come on in and start signing in. If you contact Pat, that way she can start to list out the names. We plan to make it more like a check, like a sign-in sheet instead of.
Then we have
Yeah.
the everything for you in the front. So
Yeah.
only 1 week because I just want to make sure we confirm we have LP'Klint here, but the nose is past more than a few months. So yeah, please stop by the front desk and then for the detail. Yes.
Okay.
Just for now, and then if you would like to stay longer, we would like to finish at on the time is like 4:30, and then if you would like to hang out to ask more questions, LP'Klint, you available, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now please bow to LP'Klint, bow, bow, bow.
May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime.
Sadhu. Thank you for your wisdom, Ka. And then at the end, it's the same of each session. We would like to take the group picture with LP'Klint. I hope everyone okay. Okay,
Okay.
right over.
Sure.
Yeah, I think you have to come down because
I've
we
not
have
done that
this
in
one now.
forever.
Because we have this one.
ให้ไปยืนตรงนั้น
อย่ายืนอย่างนี้ได้ไหมอ่ะAt least on Saturday. How are you?
How are you?
I thank you.